If you're a service-based business, you probably face a lot of issues with churn. Now, I was just thinking about this. It's 12:30 a.m. right now, and at night, my brain just kind of goes crazy and thinks about a lot of things. And churn was one of the issues that I'm thinking about. So, if you're any sort of service-based business, this is probably an issue for you as well, whether you're a marketing agency or any sort of agency, really, where you have to retain customers. Um, this is probably an issue. And after doing, a lot of research, and just kind of generally thinking about this issue, I came up sort of with this realization that churn happens when, you know, they think they can do it themselves or they don't see the value anymore. And to reduce churn, you have the client needs to be dependent on you. And that's why I think um, that's why I know a lot of software companies sell for so much money is because, and have a crazy multiplier, is because software isn't by itself isn't a better business model. Software is just sells for a lot more money because it's a very sticky business model, meaning if you purchase a software, usually you're going to stay with, if you like it, you're going to stay with it for a long time, meaning the LTV, the lifetime value, um, to CAC ratio, cost to acquire a customer, that ratio is very high, meaning to acquire a customer is very cheap compared to the lifetime value of that customer. Um, so the reason why software companies sell for so much and they're such a good business is because they're so sticky. So if we can apply those same concepts into a service-based business, that would be a very valuable business as well, meaning it could sell for a lot of money as well, and it had the same multiplier. I'm not an expert in that in private equity or anything like that, but that's just something that I was thinking about late at night, because churn is a big issue. So hopefully you found some of this useful. Um, the main things are just make sure that the client is reliant on you. If there's any sort of CRM that you can implement and you control their client list or you control their data, um, the more value that you provide, that the client is relying on you, that means that they will stay with you longer because their business is dependent on you. Um, just some thoughts. Appreciate your time for listening, and maybe you'll like some of my other videos, so go watch those.